How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Arcadia Grey with us tonight, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Well, hi, I'm Cora. I play guitar and I sing sometimes.
Hi, I'm Nat. I play bass and I also sing sometimes.
Hi, I'm Cooper. I play the drums, and one day I might sing sometimes.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm holding out. But thank you to WTF Publicity for getting this hooked up. I had no idea this was happening. So other than checking my phone and saying like, "Hey, you have this interview tonight," and I was like, "All right, listen, I'm a man of the people. I gotta go check you guys out." So I went through and watched all the music videos, and I'll leave links down in the description. You should go watch them.
Hell yeah.
Go give them a follow. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. Do all that stuff. The typical YouTuber thing. Do it. That's sick. Go. Stonks are low right now, but they could be high. So I'm just saying, buy in now. That's
Invest early.
Invest early.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Click the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to turn on notifications.
Yeah.
Hey, you see that bell in the top corner? Give that a little ring-a-ling-a-ding-ding-ding.
And if you don't do that, then I'll set your house on fire.
All right.
Join the Gray Army.
Yeah, the Gray Army. You guys should come up with a fan base name now, and that's like your stand group now.
I'll steal your knees.
The Gradients. What about the Gradients?
Ooh.
You like the Gradients?
That's a. I like it. I'm feeling it.
Good one.
I'm vibing.
Good one.
I'm vibing. That's gonna be your pop quiz at the end. Is what's your stand group now? What's your group's name? Group. Stan fan group name. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, shout outs to WTF Publicity. They're awesome. But I had the opportunity of going through all of their music videos. I am a little upset that they named one of their songs Godzilla 98 Sucks because I'm a huge Godzilla fan and that one hurt me.
Hey,
I think honestly it hurt me a little bit. It hurt me a little bit more than Get Pranked, and I got pranked. So
I'll be real. I take it all back on that movie. We dropped that album, and then like a few months later, I went and watched, and I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
See,
I like it.
Damn.
Matthew Broderick fucking slays in that movie.
I'm mad. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad about that. That's the one thing I'm gonna be mad about.
She's all like,
would you be?
She's like, that's a lot of fish.
If I mentioned that I've never seen the movie.
Oh, man, why did you guys name it?
It's probably the best take, honestly. Because we named it Godzilla 98 Sucks because we love the movie so much. It was like an ironic little nod to all the cinema files,
Okay.
Cora's lying.
You can't call him that.
I can't lie. It's a podcast. That's illegal.
I don't know if that's true, but
you will be litigated.
Yeah, we have
Good thing you
lawyers
got
now.
that lawyer. Yeah, you got those lawyers. So
we got lawyers now, so we're good.
Yeah,
but,
we stand.
But you guys have some really, very fun song names. You have Skirt Cobain, classic. Konami Code. For all you nerds. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs, represent.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start, motherfuckers.
Hey, you know it's good. But then I also checked out Made for Love, which I was like, wow, this is very nice. And like, that was the first song I started off with. So I was like, this is good. This is very like a little bit more vibey. And then I listened to Get Prank, and that was like, it was just fuck all the time. And I was like, damn, all right, they're hard. So I respect it, you giving me the best of both worlds. You're giving me like the aggressive, raw, angsty end, and you're giving me like the soft, like I'm feeling it, vibing. So
yeah,
just both ends of the spectrum.
Inside me, there are two wolves. One of them vibes, and the other one is hard.
On all levels except physical, I am a prank.
The ending is great. Guys, watch the full music video, and then at the end, you'll feel like you have accomplished everything by the time you finish watching that music video.
I'll be real; it hits better if you were there on April 1st. But watch it. Whenever this comes out, December, January, next April, watch it next April.
Yeah, watch it next April 1st.
You have to put it off.
Wait until then, yeah.
Just delay it.
Wait until then.
Put it in your calendar. Set a reminder.
I will.
We're just
I'll
gonna have a
send it.
listening party every year.
Hey guys, we got a
join our
new
Discord.
song. Join our listening party.
It's a 5-minute listening party.
That would be so
2
awesome.
minutes to introduce the song and then 2 minutes to
No,
listen.
you shouldn't even intro it. You should just go through it. Just be like, all right, guys, we got this new song for you. I hope you're excited. And then you play it, and then they're like, I feel like this sounds familiar. And like, no, this is it. You just gaslight your fan base. You're like, no, this isn't real. This isn't new. This is new. This is new shit. This is new shit.
Spotify and like the upload is gone. It's like,
Hey
it was
guys,
never there.
We'll have a little Q&A for you.
You just keep taking it, putting it on Spotify, and then also removing it. Spotify's like, wait a second, what's going on here?
Yeah.
They're like, actually, we don't care. We don't pay artists enough money anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, shots fired. Ha ha. There you go. Get at me, Spotify.
Yeah, I mean,
I
OBS
wanted that
will
10
get me the
cents
dark
so
money,
bad.
but Spotify, they can't get me anything.
They can't. They cannot.
No.
But other than that, I just listened to all of your music, but I don't know anything about your band history, and I am a huge nerd, so I love knowing about band history stuff. So give me the full origin story of Arcadia Grey, how you guys formed the group. Spare no expense. This is my life. This is what I do. So I got nothing else. So take up my time.
Wait, I just noticed, is that a microwave shirt?
It is a microwave shirt.
Hell yeah.
I fucking love microwave. I got to see them for the first time a few weeks ago, and they were so good. They played Vomit and Something Right. It was so good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, band history though.
How we started, yeah.
How do we start it?
How did we start? I knew Nat for a long time. I've known Nat since like the 6th or 7th grade or something
No, you
like that. All right, no, I didn't.
No,
Well,
yeah,
guess I didn't.
Cooper's known me since like 6th or 7th grade.
You just keep interrupting. You're like, actually, that didn't happen either.
Actually, and that's like, no, it wasn't like that.
Hey.
Let me tell the story. So 6th or 7th grade,
Let me
somewhere
guess.
around that time.
Guys, can we move past middle school? This
No,
is
we
like
can't.
preamble.
We can't. I haven't been able to my entire adult life, so we can't. You're all dragged along with me here. So, all right. So if we're moving past, yeah.
Cooper and I. No, wait. Cooper and I bonded over Mumford and Sons. Can we put that out on
Mumford
air?
and Sons.
Wow,
And some
that's
Green
kidding.
Day.
Cooper and I were. I was a big Mumford and Sons fan as a kid.
Yeah. No, I was too. They
and
really
that-
got that
Cooper and I-
banjo going, and it was great. It was wonderful. They went crazy.
Cooper and I met in PE, and we would talk about them in PE while we did laps. Like while you walked on our gym shorts.
Yeah.
It was kind of cringe in hindsight.
It was middle school. Everything was
Yeah, I was gonna
cringe.
say everything's cringe
Yeah.
in middle school.
That's when you're supposed to be
yeah,
cringe.
you're allowed to be cringe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, past middle school, Nat moved to another country, and I just kind of left me alone. But then we reunited in our senior year of high school, and I know Nat, you started the band with Cora at a lunch cafeteria, right?
Yeah, here, I'll take over. I got this. Nothing quote Cooper. I moved away for like 2 years in the middle of high school, like freshman year of high school. I moved away, and then I came back my junior year of high school halfway through. So I knew like nobody when I came back. I knew nobody except my first day of school. I had like lunch, and I saw Cora wearing like a Blink 182 shirt, and I've never met Cora in my life, and I was like, well, she knows what's up. And then we sat at the same lunch table for like 6 weeks without saying a single word to each other.
Yeah, we were mad chilling. I was just sitting there watching Jacksepticeye videos.
Hell yeah.
And eating, chowing down. It was the dream.
I had like my Kindle that was connected to the school Wi-Fi, and I would just listen to like whatever Blink 182 albums were on the Amazon Music app.
Were you just like sitting there listening to them, being like, I hope Cora hears what I'm listening to and talks to me.
He's just blasting his ears
Yeah.
out.
Is that Anthem Part 2 you're listening to?
You're like, wow, what a
Cora,
coincidence. Way to be
Carousel's
eavesdropping.
my favorite. Carousel's my favorite song.
This is great.
Yeah, I don't know. Then Cora and I I don't remember what happened. I think I was like dating someone at the time, and they started talking to Cora, so then Cora started talking to me at lunch, and we bonded over what band did we first bond over? Was it Blink 182? I don't think it was Blink
It
182.
definitely wasn't Blink 182. It definitely could have been Death Cab.
Ooh, okay.
Or something of that vein. But it was like right before we all got into Midwest emo, but we were like very much on the cusp of getting super hyped.
Yeah, yeah. I was listening to a lot of like Violent Femmes, Weezer. Oh, it
Okay.
might have been Weezer because Weezer's White album came out that year, and I was like all up in that album. That album was so fucking good.
But yeah,
So then, oh, go ahead.
Okay. Well, we started playing music together, and I think it was the first time Nat and I really encountered other musicians who wanted to start a band. Like, at least in my experience, it's always just been me begging my friends to play music with me and them not being super interested in it. And I'm like, come on, guys, these riffs are cool.
Come on, man.
So yeah, once we found each other,
we all have to
like...
cover Joyce Manor.
But yeah, we started playing together, and then we were like, we need a percussionist, but we don't know any drummers. So I asked Nat, hey, if you can find us a drummer, we'll just figure it out. And so Cooper spawned in, and that's where Cooper comes in.
Cooper, if you want like deep lore, Cooper and I got seated next to each other in both speech class and debate class for like the entire semester. So like, or for the entire school year.
Yeah.
So Cora and I were like cycling through members of a band like weeks at a time. Like we'd get a member and they wouldn't stick around. We'd get another member. And Cooper and I would just talk to Cooper about this. I remember one time Cooper and I were in class and I was like, yeah, you should like join a band sometime. And by the way, Cooper didn't play drums before I asked him to join our band. He like had only played viola. And I remember him being like, yeah, I think it would be cool to just like play drums and sit in the back of the band, and go on tour and stuff. And I was like, yeah, all right. You want to join our band? And we invited him over. He had never touched a drum kit before. And I was like, can you learn the Sweater Song by Weezer? And gave him some drumsticks, I think. And we're like, good luck.
You did not give me drumsticks.
Did I not give you drumsticks?
No, you said, hey, tomorrow after school, come to my house and we'll see how it goes. And that was like the day you asked me, and then you also said to learn the Sweater Song that day. So I just went home and like air drummed it out on my bed. Just did air drumming while listening to it. And then went to your house. And what you said, you were just so impressed that I got the intro down just alone, impressed by that.
I'll be gotta be real, like Cooper like blew me away. For someone who had never played drums before, like the Sweater Song was like for a bunch of high schoolers who couldn't get a band together to stay together for like longer than a week. Cooper like nailed it on the drums. For someone who's also never played drums before.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
So that was pretty bad, I guess.
Yeah, never played drums before.
Very sick. And then
Cooper killed it.
Now you're here. So
now we're here.
Now you're here. That's a long jump from high school to
it
now.
Is a long jump. Now that's how we like formed. So
yeah, I guess that was like formed. Then like I stayed home. Like Cooper and I graduated that year, like a few weeks after he joined our band, and then we just kind of like practiced through a couple like house shows because we didn't know how to get shows. Recorded an EP that no one will ever hear, and then spent another year practicing, and then recorded a new EP that people have heard and can hear. And that was like, yeah.
And that was self-recorded, which is kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
We recorded.
Right.
so there was our town had like a little media labs where you could like borrow microphones and stuff for like podcasting and stuff. And we
Oh.
were like, can we bring a drum kit in here? And they were like, I guess.
That's yeah. They were like, that's never happened
I
before.
felt really awkward doing that, to be honest. But it was also like a huge power move.
It kind of is, yeah. You're like, yeah, my band's gonna record in this media room,
Yeah.
so it'd be kind of sick. And then you did
But it worked.
It was
Yeah.
honestly pretty rad.
And honestly,
yeah, and it sounds
just it does
Yeah,
sound
it
it sounds like it was recorded in a media lab, but in the best kind of way.
I actually haven't revisited it in a while. I'm gonna listen to it, and I swear to God, I'm gonna come on the other side of it and be like, "This sounds great. I
gotta be
love
real.
this."
You gotta be real. Like the songs are like pretty good for like a band's first project, but the production does hold it back for me at least.
But yeah, we just started playing like local shows, and Nat and I got super into going to local shows at the time.
Yeah.
And so that's just how we like made a lot of friends. And then we were like, okay, if we want to start touring, we need a record. So we got together and wrote Konami Code over the span of like a couple weeks.
Mhm.
And then we asked one of our friends who does recording, and we were like, hey, would you be willing to record this album with us? We were looking to get like maybe like a week, like maybe 9 days or so. And he's like, we can do it in 4.
10 to 4 days.
And we're like,
Yeah, he's like,
okay, we've
we
never
could do-
recorded an album, so we believe you.
What we had like 11 songs or 12 songs, I think.
Wow.
It
10
was-
songs. That was 10.
Okay.
No, we didn't we release 10? How long is Konami?
No,
Konami's only 8.
our first
Okay, yeah.
record
Then
is
it was
8
10 songs, and we cut
We
2.
recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a tumultuous and stressful recording process. 2 of the songs we ended up cutting because they just like
Aw.
weren't up to par, which did happen.
Yeah.
I remember
When you have 4,
going to bat for one of those songs pretty hard, but it does. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. And Konami Code has seen a lot of success without accidental math rock, so that's okay.
It'll resurface eventually, don't you worry.
Will it?
Accidental math rock. Love it.
yeah, it's because I wrote a song with an accidental time signature change that just like made no sense, and it was
It really fun because it would happen like maybe once every like 4 times the chorus would repeat. So it's like a little surprise.
Yeah.
It's a little treat, I
Yeah.
got you.
That's the fun thing about math rock is it just like it switches up on you.
I love math rock.
Oh,
So,
I love math rock.
it is rad.
Yeah, Konami Code was weird. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Cora. Sorry.
It was really cool because like I don't know, we put it out with the expectation that was like, okay, this is like a footstool for us to like build off of. Like our release show, we played to like 15 people. And it was so cool because like people knew all the words, or at least some of the words to the choruses, and I was so excited.
like 30 people there.
Okay, we played it to some amount of people between 15 and 30. And
I just see Nat like out in the crowd. He's like, okay, 1, 2.
but yeah, it's been really
counting.
cool. They be counting.
They count.
But yeah, it just kind of gave us a platform to like start touring off of and like playing around in the Midwest and meeting people and bands and stuff. And honestly, that's we've kind of just been doing that as time has gone on. We've had a couple guitarists come in and out, especially our like latest guitarist Mod, who worked with us on our like latest couple songs, like the trilogy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then this last year has kind of just been us gearing up for like getting the new record stuff rolling and playing gigs, ripping fat gigs.
Ripping fat gigs.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it. Well, I found out that these lovely people played Philadelphia like the moment they got the email, and I would have been at that show so fast if I knew that it would have happened. We could have hung out. We've been
To think we would have let you in for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, for
Yeah.
free?
We would have
What?
paid for your ticket and everything.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Next time.
You guys are cooking. Are you guys like rock stars or something? Oh my God, that's awesome.
That's what my mom says.
You
Far.
guys, You guys
Far
are.
from
Yeah,
it.
that's what all my friends say too. Like,
Yeah, no, we were in Philly
forget
on the
about-
22nd.
forget about us when you're the rock star. Like, how could I ever forget you?
We share our last name.
Yeah. We have the same parents. No, I love that. I love the DIY. Like, I feel like you guys are a true testament of if you know, you can just continue to work at it, you'll get there. I know you guys recently signed to Smart Punk, which is very sick. Shout outs. Did they approach you? How did that kind of come to phrase? Because I always love finding out when groups sign to labels. How did that happen?
We had like a booking agent who was like 3 years ago was like, hey, it's time to make another record. Let's get you some like I've got some label connects. Let's talk. They hooked us up with Smart Punk. They emailed or they hooked us up like with an email, Smart Punk. I emailed them back, didn't hear from them from for a whole year, and then realized I only emailed our booking agent who like set up the chain email and not Matt. I was like, okay, well clearly they don't want to fucking work with us. But no, I'm just stupid and emailed the wrong person.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
So yeah, so then like a year later, we were like actually ready to like go record. So we kind of started like talking to labels again, and Smart Punk was on that list. And yeah, I mean, we like went recorded our record, didn't have enough money, realized we need somebody to help pay for it. So yeah, yeah, then Smart Punk came in clutch, and we're like, yeah, we're here, we have money, and we like your music. Let's work together. So shout out Alex
Trifecta.
Martin for hooking us up. Yeah.
Also, shout out Nice for getting us super hyped on Smart Punk.
Oh yeah. Also nice.
Miss
if
that
anybody
band.
shows that band.
Miss
Yeah,
them
they broke up
severely.
recently.
Oh. Well,
But yeah, they were on Smart Punk. Well, I don't know if we're allowed to say they were on Smart Punk, but they never got to announce it before they
my
broke up.
God.
They were supposed to be
They were supposed
on
to be.
Smart Punk.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that
Well, it
happens
happens.
sometimes. Wow, I think
It happens.
Coop and I are sharing a brain right now. We shared the same thought for like about a good 2 sentences. So shared thought in that moment. Love it.
As much as
Great
I hate my
minds, you
favorite
know?
bands breaking up, I gotta say, I mean, fans can only listen to so much music, and if there's less competition, like I don't know.
There's gonna
That's what
there's
I'm
less
saying.
competition. There's less bands, meaning that there's gonna be more listeners of my music.
Right.
Less.
Where else
we
are
need
you gonna
less
go
music.
now, huh?
Yeah. Now you have to listen to Arcadia Grey. And you know you gotta do, you have to check those links in the description because there's less
Yeah.
bands now. So go give them some love. That's actually
What, you
a
don't have
joke.
any more bands with
Yeah.
bands of people complaining about their parents and wanting to smoke weed? You can listen to us now.
This is great. I feel like if someone clicks into this exact moment in the interview, they're like, wow, I feel so called out that all of my bands are breaking up. And I didn't want to come to the realization that that's the truth, you know? And now that they're like,
Yeah.
oh man, now I do have to listen to Arcadia Grey. So
Yeah, absolutely. And Arcadia Grey are just
Look-
laughing about it. They're just laughing
Just
and they're like
laughing.
dancing on the graves, you know?
We're a band of rude awakenings. What can
Look,
I say?
it's like Survivor, okay? We team up with other bands and we plot against them to kick them off the island.
oh my God.
DIY Survivor.
Oh, don't say that.
Which of our Twitter followers is gonna make
We're-
DIY Survivor like a real thing?
That's in
We're
every
coming for your
local
dang
scene right
quad.
now. Anyway,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to DIY Squid Game Fest. I got 40 bands.
yeah. And there's only going to be one band left.
This is the DIY Hunger Games Battle Royale.
Let's go. So, guys, if you want to set that up,
It's just us and like
it's just us and you.
It's just us and like equipment.
it's just us and Ben Quad at like our equipment like at the end of the Hunger Games. We have to like kill each other, but we're like best friends. So then we like pretend to eat these berries on live
Yeah.
television so that there's no
That's a
winners. But
big
then
spoiler
President
right
Snow
there.
is all like,
Nat, come
President
on, I was
Snow
just
Ellen.
about to read the
Hey,
Hunger Games. Come
President
on.
Snow
Oh,
Ellen.
son of a bitch.
We have the casting.
I've been spoiled. It's over.
Shout out the Hunger Games
Oh.
prequel that comes out this Friday.
Oh
I've
wait,
heard
is
good
that real?
things.
Is that a thing?
Is that
Yeah,
actually
it
true?
is. It's actually coming
Yeah,
to
there's-
theaters this Friday.
comes
This
out-
Friday.
Wow, this Friday.
Called what's it called? It's like Ballad of Song and Bird or something.
Yeah, head over to hungergames.com/Arcadia Grey to pick up your ticket tonight.
The Song of the Firebird. Freebird.
Oh God, no! Yeah.
I typed in. Yeah, it's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Look, if you're a fan of Hunger Games and wanted a prequel that everyone was asking for about President Snow, you got it. It's in theaters on Friday.
Oh my
Is
God.
J-Law in this
It's got
one?
the guy who played. I hope you like the guy who played Elvis and Snow White are in this movie.
Wait, Elvis was in Snow White?
Wait, what the?
The marvelization of cinema has gone too far.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God, my
say
head.
it.
I just love that you guys just hit me with an ad reel in like the middle of this fucking interview. You're like, yeah, everybody go check out the new Hunger Games movie in theaters right now.
Also,
Not now. Friday.
We are
go check out
desperate for
Wix.com.
Oh no, stop. No. No. We're not going back to that. That's a special thing for all of you people who stay till the end. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
Make sure to come and check out the Audio Addiction Patreon for all the secret content that's not left in the interviews.
oh no, I leave most things in the interview because I don't want to go back and have to edit more stuff. So,
I respect that.
I'm just like,
I
nah.
feel
Unless it's very controversial and the band's like, hey, can you like cut that out? And I'm like, you got it.
Oh, you're gonna cut out the
So,
ad read,
How
aren't
about
you?
No, I'm
this?
not.
We start talking about like politics or something.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, let's get into like
Please let's not. Let's not. Let's not. Unless you want to open
I'm
up that
just
can of
saying.
worms, then you could do it.
I don't got my can opener over
Oh,
here.
damn. Okay. Well,
I am.
maybe next time. But no, I think what I was, again, while I was listening to your music, I was like, what are they gonna give me? What type of vibes? Like, what is Arcadia Grey, right? And so I feel like the three bands that kind of I feel like for fans of, I would say the first band that I got was like a Hot Mulligan type vibe. You got a little bit of
okay.
like good quirky energy, which I love. I feel like Hot Mulligan nails that to a T. And I think you guys also bring in that like really like punk fun energy, and I love that. The other band that I feel like you guys remind me of for some reason is like the Wonder Years. It's got a little bit of, I feel like there's a little bit of like OG, a little OG like pop punk vibes in there. And then the last one, which is who you mentioned, your friends, your homies, Ben Quad. I got a little Ben Quad
Whoa.
vibes.
Look, I'll be
Ben
real.
Quad.
Ben Quad sounds like us.
Wow. I thought
Ben
we
Quad,
squashed
come
the
on the
beef,
show.
but
Now you have to squash the beef.
the
Came
beef
first?
reopened.
Yeah, who came
came
first? The chicken or the egg? Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcadia Grey or Ben Quad?
And also,
Um,
Ben Quad, are you the chicken or are you the egg?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Inquiring minds need to know.
I don't know. I would
I
like to
haven't heard Wonder
characterize
Years.
Arcadia Grey as egg core, personally.
Yeah.
But-
No, I think we're pretty egg.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty egg.
You caught me off
Goes
guard
the
with
egg
comparing
came
us
first.
to Wonder Years.
Why did I catch you off with the Wonder Years?
I've never heard that one before. No, people have compared us to many bands, but I've never heard
What
the Wonder
bands
Years
have
comparison.
what bands have people compared you to?
We get like Pup, Prince Daddy, and then
okay.
and like Joyce Manor a lot.
My favorite
I've
one
never
was
heard the Wonder
Coheed
Years.
in Cambria.
Wait, what?
Oh,
That is funny.
I would have never. I just would have put on the record. I don't think I would ever say that because then I would know that I have hearing loss.
Well, tell that to the 45-year-old man who told me that in Pittsburgh in like 2019.
Man,
That's
I love
like
Coheed and Cambria.
45-year-old guy who has only listened to one emo band and wants to like know what they're talking about when they go to the emo gig. They're like, "Oh, that's like so Coheed core, you guys."
You're giving me big Rites of Spring right now,
Yeah.
honestly.
Are you guys from the
Guys remind me
DC
of Jobber.
emotional original hardcore scene? Like,
You guys listen to that Melon guy?
I love what that Melon guy has to say about emo music most of the time. So,
Oh my god, that's great.
But yeah, we've listened to a
Shout
mad
out
amount of those three
Melon.
bands that you've listened to, so it's means a lot.
it is also
Can I
interesting.
be honest on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
I've
Maybe.
never listened to the Wonder.
Ah!
I've never listened to the Wonder Years.
Damn, missing out.
I've done enough for the three of us. Don't worry.
I saw them
really
play
carrying a
the
lot of weight
Greatest
here.
Generation in full at Fest, but other than that, I've never listened to them. Just crazy.
Damn, big sad. And then you're like, wow, I've never heard of this Wonder Years band. That's crazy.
Wonder Years,
Yeah,
more like
I just
wonder
feel like
who
I have-
that is.
I just feel like I have to be like apartment hunting or paying my taxes to listen to the Wonder Years, you know? Paying
Why
off
do you
student
think that?
loans.
Why do you think that's like? Why? I need to know where your head's at now. What the? What do you mean?
I
by
don't
that?
know. I think they're a cool band. I just haven't gotten into them. I don't know. There's just something about their lyrics. It's like adulting, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, they're also like probably in their mid 40s now.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I
they
had to guess.
really? Why would?
Early to mid
Wow.
40s. I would guess. I mean,
Millennials, right?
oh yeah.
They turned on that fountain a while ago. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna leave this chat
Oh.
then, because I am a millennial.
Hey, that's okay.
I feel unwelcome
We're
here.
supportive here. No, feel
I'm an elder emo, so
It's-
you know
Oh, you're vintage.
What?
I am vintage.
I've been seeing a lot of hot takes on the term elder emo. What's your take on that?
I don't care. I think I am an elder emo. So
What's the hot take? Are you
what is the
not
hot?
supposed
Yeah.
to
What's
call
the
someone
gossip? What's the gossip, Nat?
People think that word is cringe, I guess.
elder emo?
What are we supposed
Yeah.
to say
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So my question is like, who gave the
Yes.
elder emos that name?
Yeah.
Was it the Gen Z emos or was it the millennials that gave it to themselves? I guess.
You can't award that to yourself. I don't feel. Can you?
Maybe we
people
just
give
stop
themselves
referring
names
to
all the
elder
time.
emos altogether.
Yeah, maybe we just stop referring.
We just listen to music. I think
That's
that's what
right.
it comes down to. You know. Let's just
Mhm.
ban elder emo. You know. I
No.
know all of you people that printed elder emo merch. I know you got to take it
Right.
back. It's all gonna go into the Disney vault or whatever the fuck it goes. You know. It's gotta go
I have
away.
a question. If you're an elder emo, and presumably we all get older, right? And then we become elder emos. What are our elder emos called? Are they called like elder emos?
I'm
Like great
ancient
elder?
emo.
Like grand elder emos.
I said ancient emos. That's I think-
Ancient emos.
Oh, that's my favorate History Channel
That's
show.
yeah, the ancient
yeah.
emos.
It is foretold
The
that
Stone
the
Age
ancient,
emos.
it is foretold that the ancient emos used to listen to the DC emotional hardcore scene.
Back when
They would
DC was
they
just
would
a bunch of
corral
rocks.
around the flame and talk
Yeah.
about how poor the crops went this year.
Look at the stories they foretold upon the
Oh
walls
my
of the
God.
caves.
Some could say Leonardo da Vinci actually wrote the first Midwest emo riff.
This is some. This is. I think this is some. This is some lore. I think we have to delve into.
This is yeah.
You know.
The Battle of Boston.
You know the one.
The Battle of Boston.
Yeah, it's It's what band? It's like 4 Years Strong versus I don't know, whatever, another Massachusetts band. Whatever, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking
There's
about.
like there's a couple of them.
There's a few.
Just pick them
You
out of the
mass heads are
hat, you
hip.
know. Mass heads.
You mass heads out there, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Well, I love that. I love that we have deciphered that we have ancient emos, elder emos, and then we have emos. You know, so
Right.
the hierarchy, you know, has been established at Argue. I'm glad we were able to kind of come to a consensus here, you know, on this podcast episode.
And it's good that we could do that as we are all the primary authority on the topic.
Yeah.
That's true.
So everybody has
committee.
to listen to what we say about it.
You hear that, Ben Quad? No, I'm kidding.
That's right. Yeah, Ben Claude.
Yeah.
Where do you
You
stand,
think
Ben
we
Claude?
forgot about you? No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
We've
Love
called
them.
those poor
No.
kids out so many times. They don't
I
deserve
love Ben
this.
Quad
I love Ben Quad,
They
actually.
guessed
Hey,
to
you
me
know what? Ben Claude gets
for
to
their
tour with Hot
Chicago
Mulligan.
shows.
Apparently,
so-
we sound like both of them, and we're not on that tour.
I know, it's
so,
big suck. Hot Mulligan, where are you at? Come on. Get
Yeah,
him on the show.
get me in there.
Yeah.
Come on,
Get
Mom.
me in there.
Get me in. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
Hot Mulligan, I'd like to, you know, you guys come on the show, and then, like, you know, I come out to Philly, and I meet Ben Quad, and then I say, hey, so do you know this band Arcadia Grey? And they're like,
And then Ben
Yeah.
Claude is like, we love those guys. And then
They
Hot
all
Mulligan's
roll their
like,
eyes
"Who?"
simultaneously.
Yeah.
they're great.
They're like, we smoked Nata once, and they just didn't talk the whole night.
So I know Hot Mulligan is gonna love Ben Quad. So when you go to that show, you can't talk about our shit talking of Ben Quad. You have to be like Arcadia Grey. Oh, they talked about how much they loved Ben Quad, and then they're gonna be like, we love Arcadia Grey, and then a Hot Mulligan's gonna be like, yo, who is this Arcadia Grey?
And then you guys will be on tour together.
Arcadia Grey, no one picks Snickers.
And that's the pipeline, and that's exactly how it will happen.
Yeah, it's like the touring hierarchy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
Cooper's really
friend
putting a lot of
referrals.
faith in Ben Quad.
I always put a lot of faith in Ben Quad. What do you mean?
Yeah. It's our Lord and
A
Savior.
band that we murdered live on stage.
Oh, well, I couldn't put faith in them against us. Are you kidding? Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
Poor Ben Quad. Anyway, thank you for your our Ben Quad segment. You know, go check them out. They're great. But you should also check out Arcadia Grey because
Sponsored by
like sponsored by Ben
check
Quad.
us out. Sponsored by
When you're
Hunger
done
Games.
checking out Arcadia Grey,
Ballad of Birds and Snakes.
Anyway, the next question I have for you guys
Hi.
is
Yeah.
if you were to pick a song for a new listener to check out first to give them an idea of Arcadia Grey, what song would you recommend to them?
funnily enough, it's not actually off of our like main primary catalog. There are
Neither
like
is mine.
two contenders for me, but likely either Dog Days off of our most recent trilogy,
Okay.
or Wild Mutt off of a split we did with a few other bands. I think those are both very good encapsulations of both the chaos that our band does and also the like big, very quiet to very loud dynamic that kind of like is central in all of our songs.
Yeah, I think I was gonna
Also,
say,
we're silly.
yeah, we're silly.
You are
But-
goofs.
Wild Mutt is good for showing off the silly, but I think I would go with our other song from that split, Brahm. I just like that song. I just like that song a lot, and I think it also shows
fans
off a lot of
of-
our themes, like as a band overall. I think it does a good job.
Brahm is like our anime intro song. If you like anime and you like anime music, you want to listen to Brahm.
Let's go. I am an anime fan, so I'm
Uh,
gonna have to go listen to that one now.
I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I think for like introduction songs, I honestly think like Mosh Pit Girlfriend or like Godzilla 90, or like honestly any song off Konami Code minus the last track, I think is a good intro. It's like what our band's about. That record is very like haha, we're sad and depressed, but also haha, anime references and video game references, and like
Right.
I'm gonna make jokes. Yeah, we don't take ourselves very seriously, and I think that album's a good representation.
You gotta laugh through the pain, baby.
You're right.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, suck it up, suck it up.
That's you guys should just,
You're not.
put "suck it up" on the back of one of your shirts, and then put like
That's
Arcadia
a
Grey.
good idea.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna steal that.
Oh my god, Pat.
You're getting no credit.
That's okay. I'll take 0 credit for that.
We'll send you some exposure after the.
That's a great.
Yeah.
They're like, "Didn't you say that in a podcast?" And you're like, "Oh, what podcast? What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. What?
You never said
I don't
that.
know what you.
That's fake news."
Fake
Um,
news.
Well, guys, listen. I think you should just
Might
listen
not.
to the entire Arcadia Grey catalog right now, and you can check the link in the description to check out all of their stuff, and then you can
It's down
report
there.
back to us. Yeah, it's down there. Trust.
It is down there.
It
If
is
I
down
weren't
there.
listening to the podcast right now, I'd be clicking those links. That's all.
For
That's
sure.
right.
If I wasn't, I'm
Listen
actually
to
clicking the links right now while I'm doing the pod because I'm so dedicated.
You're a soldier.
I try,
Yeah.
Huh?
You use
Huh?
your listening skills and listen to multiple things at once. The podcast and our entire discography.
It's a multi-listening
All at
experience. Yeah.
once.
And
I've
then
got 4
do it
computers
again.
running right now in the basement. They're all streaming Arcadia
They're
Grey
all
right now. So
Well, it's better than like a year and a half ago when they were all just crypto mining. So
fair enough. I mean, we had to warm the house somehow.
Cora, known crypto miner.
Hey, come on, that's not public.
Now it is.
what's your
Cora owns 7 Bored Ape.
what's your Dogecoin number up to? How many you got?
You're still on Doge?
Oh,
I asked if you were still on Doge. I don't know anything about crypto. All right.
I like how
My
this is
lawyers have
dead.
advised me to
Sorry.
talk about something else.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about something else. We're musicians. That's not music.
Hit me with another question.
This is-
Put me in, coach.
I got you guys. Well, listen, we took a segue to, have our crypto sponsorship moment. So I love it. It's great. This is very sick. The next question I have for you guys is, if you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Ooh.
Hmm.
We did recently learn Modern Baseball is your graduation, which was fucking rad. That sounds fun.
We
Let's
did.
go.
That was one of the many tools in our boxes that we used to murder Ben Quad live on stage at Coachella. So, and it worked maybe too well. Maybe it worked a little too well. But
For any listeners who aren't hip and happening, we did recently have a round 2 battle set at a festival recently, Coachella, in which we faced off against Ben Quad and managed to squash the beef that we had
Hell
was
yeah.
standing for months. And now we are canonically friends again, which is super awesome because
We
as much
squashed
as I
the
love to
beef.
hate him, I love to love him even more. So
they're wonderful people. I love me some Ben Quad.
All right, Donald Trump.
anyways, I've always wanted to cover Mary Kate and Ashley by Pup.
Oh, okay.
I think that song is funny and silly, and I think it'd be very fun to play it with my band.
Gosh, Cora. That's so sweet.
Oh, heart moment.
I like
I would
that.
cover a Pup song.
We always say this. We'll go to a practice. We'll be
I
like,
know.
guys, what should we cover? And everyone's like, let's do a Pup song. And then 3 months later, the gig is there, and there's not a Pup song on the set list.
I want to cover a Motion City soundtrack song. I think that would be awesome.
Ooh.
Oh
We
my
just
god.
need like a synth player.
Question mark?
Okay. That was
What?
I will say, Nat, that was the other band I had on my list of for fans of, but I was like, maybe it's a little too out there.
No,
feel like-
Motion City Sound. So
He
what
had
were
to
you saying, Cori?
sit. Nat had to sit up. I like
I
how
think
the
we were
fact
gonna
that
say
that
the same
woke
concept.
in him.
But
Look, okay, so
It's,
think
don't tell
Motion
me you
City
have
Soundtrack-
not
Okay,
listened to
I'll-
Motion City soundtrack. For the love of God,
no,
they've just
I love
influenced
that
so
fucking
many
band.
bands. I love
Well,
it.
so, yeah. Well, like in 2020, I saw that Mom Jeans was going on tour with them, and I was like, "Who's this fucking band, Motion City Soundtrack?" And I found "Commit This to Memory" or whatever, and like that is one of my favorite albums of all time. I think I listened to that album like all through 2020, all through 2021, or whatever.
I remember
It
being
was
like
so good.
probably like 16 and watching a bunch of interviews by all my favorite bands and shit, and they'll always be like citing their the things that they listen to, and they're like Motion
Yeah.
City Soundtrack, Motion City Soundtrack, and I'm like, okay, how good could these guys really be? And then I listened and I was like, oh, Jesus, okay,
they are that good.
fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah,
Can confirm.
And they're really fucking good. And
And-
like, yeah.
As an
in
elder emo.
Minneapolis, like, I mean, if it's that cold, obviously you have to write something good. I get it. You got to stay warm somehow, but
They're so good, and like, yeah, that record really influenced like our second LP, which is not out yet, but there's definitely a lot of like Motion City Soundtrack influence on that record.
Let's go. Love that. Well, guys.
No
listen.
sense though. Sorry guys.
Oh. Well, listen. If you have any suggestions for Arcadia Grey in regards to a cover song, you can drop it down in the comments. I can't guarantee they will do it, but a polite suggestion might help. So,
We'll
Get 'em
we'll
some good
read
stuff.
it. We'll read the comments.
they'll read it.
if it's insulting and mean, we will take it with more of a grain of salt. So the nicer you are, the more likely it'll happen.
There
I'm
you
pretty
go.
sensitive, so if you're really mean about it, I'm gonna cry about it. But we
Oh,
still might do it.
Well, we're all emos, so it makes sense that you cry.
Yeah,
That's in
I'll
our
probably
genes.
cry about it. I'll
Yeah.
probably cry about it. People saying mean things to me on the internet never goes well.
I just like at the end, the end of the comment, Coop looks up at the camera, like he's breaking like the fourth wall. He's just like, yeah. So mean comments, huh? Mean comments. Don't say those mean comments.
Talking to you,
Hey.
Pancake Gamer
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
17.
Hey everybody, don't say any mean comments.
This is great. I hope.
Shout out
I
to the
hope- I
visual
hope
gag
that-
on the podcast.
Yeah, I hope this is. That's actually saved as like the thumbnail of this interview, so I can, so anybody that checks this out is like, "Yo, what happened to Coop? He's like stuck in the computer screen." Actually, crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I could. What if I just like?
You're telling me he went from AI to computer that fast?
Yeah, for real. Oh my god. The POV.
So let's keep talking about music.
Oh my god. So anyway, the next question I have for you is,
Mhm.
what is your favorite food
Do
to
I
eat,
have
guys?
Do
Oh
I
my.
have something on my chin?
I feel bad that I genuinely didn't hear the question and now have to ask you to repeat.
Oh, I
it.
heard it. No, it's what's your like favorite
It's
thing to
favorite
eat?
food to eat.
And what's your favorite food to eat? For me, it's pizza. That's pretty
Oh.
easy. Or corn dogs. If it's like pizza or corn dogs, for sure.
I appreciate the fact that Coop is committed to this bit.
Well, this is the view the rest of us
I
have
love
as we
you.
talk to
Yeah,
him anyway. So
I feel like it would look like a really weird, like if you just put two googly eyes.
No,
right here.
please stop.
favorite food though, I don't know. Chicago has changed me. I think I love chili now, or like a good Vienna beef hot dog. But I think I'm getting to a point in my life where I need to cut them out for the sake of my body continuing to operate. Like I know it's not a good sign when I stand up and I have to go, you know, like I shouldn't
think
be
that's
winded just getting up. And I think that's
just
the
like
chili
growing
kicking
up
in.
in general, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if changing your eating habits or like maybe exercising more, drinking more water is getting the right amount of sleep. I don't think any of that's going to actually help you.
I'm just saying, when we as a band are being chased by a bear, I will be going the fastest, and I think the man who ate the most corn dogs will be going the slowest. Is all I'm saying. It's not naming names or anything, but
My favorite food is raw broccoli. That's all I'm saying. Just like
who
munch
are
on it.
you?
Like I,
What the fuck?
I, I, I like to
That's like
dip
a
it in
bit, right?
ranch and then just it's a bit. I don't.
All right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's a
Eat, I
bad
don't eat
bit.
vegetables.
It's a bad bit. That's the funny thing.
That was
No, I know.
it. It was
I
cringe.
know what your favorite food is. I know what Nat's favorite food is. It's when you
What
take a piece
the
of.
fuck is it? Don't you bring this up on? Don't bring this up. Stop.
It's not what
stop.
you think it is. It's not what you think
I
it
haven't
is.
done this since I was in college.
Oh God. Oh no.
It's when you
What is
take.
it?
It's when you take some Fruity Pebbles and you pour it in a bowl, and then you, instead of using milk to eat it, you put White Claw in it. Aren't I
It wasn't
right?
Fruity Pebbles. It was Captain Crunch. It was
Okay,
Captain Crunch.
Well, Fruity Pebbles would work too.
I don't know. I think they would get soggy too fast. I think the structure of like Captain Crunch is like thick enough not to absorb the booze as fast. I don't know.
Just saying, this did occur multiple times. This dish was prepared. It was not like a one-off incident.
It's not my favorite food, and yes, it is pretty good. Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
Oh
Just
my
to
God.
try.
But that's
Also,
actually no, it's not your favorite. The
it works
real
best
favorite.
if you don't bring this.
Oh no.
The
I
real
feel like there's
favorite,
some
I will
lore
bring it
behind
up.
this.
I'm bringing it up.
Oh,
I'm
God.
bringing it up, Nat. I'm bringing it up. Nat's real favorite food is taking a piece of like salami or something and then putting it between the cream and the cookie of an Oreo and eating that.
What? What? What?
So I'll step in here to defend this delicious, sweet, and savory treat.
Can I preface something? Has anybody ever like?
You can't
I never
it's too
said-
late
I
for you
never
to
said my
preface
opinion
something.
either.
We already said the thing.
Look, this is one of those treats that I created when I was like 7, when my parents left me at home alone all day, and I was like, "There's nothing to eat but salami and Oreos. What can I do with these? How can a 7-year-old prepare a meal right now?
That's fair. I'll
Wrap
give you
them
that.
together."
But then
So,
as an
I don't know.
adult, there was
But as
about
an
a
adult,
year
you've
to year and a
continued
half
on.
period where this dish was trying to be peddled off of onto like literally every friend or just any
Yeah.
human being
You like
nearby.
you're joking about like me bringing it up, like don't bring it up. You brought it up a lot. You brought it up all the time.
All right. Yeah, but I'm getting slandered for it, y'all. Like, come on.
Just saying though,
I didn't
if
slander
you're
you.
making fun of them or you're laughing at home, try it
All right.
and then get
Seriously,
back
though,
to it.
I
Because
will
it's
it's
not.
not
honestly
brave enough.
not bad.
If you're brave
Yeah.
enough. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not brave enough.
That's not my favorite food though. If we're talking about my favorite food, it's probably like pizza, mashed potatoes, or like sushi or something. I don't know.
You just named like 4 fucking things.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
did
thinking
you-
not
of my
how-
favorite
that's
food.
not
Here's
how
5
favorite-
common
yeah.
foods. Anyways,
Yeah.
next question.
Here's my Mojo's top 10 choices of food that I love to eat. Number 10.
Okay.
Well, there
My
was
mom,
when we were all living together, we did have a pizza pile, as we like to call it, because the
Pizza
nearest
pile.
fast food pizza place was the Little Caesars. So we
Oh,
would
this
just
is good.
collect all our pizza boxes from, because at the time it was 4 people living together. And so for Christmas, instead of getting a Christmas tree, we just moved the box to the center of the room and covered it in lights because it was about like human height.
No, it was taller than all of us.
It was taller. There's a video on our Instagram or TikTok. It's like our first thing we posted on TikTok and Reels of us decorating our Christmas Little Caesars box. It's
Fuck.
fucking phenomenal. I have a picture somewhere.
Oh my
It's
God.
so good, y'all.
But yeah, pizza
and
used to
look-
be my favorite food until after leaving that apartment.
I don't blame you.
Also, we had
No, I survived.
Also, we
through
had,
it.
like,
Pizza's still at the top.
a mouse problem, and they would hide in the boxes.
I couldn't see why that would be a problem. Couldn't see. No,
It was like a
lack
little
of foresight here.
apartment. It was like a little apartment complex for like a little high rise for the mice, and we were kind of
Yeah.
like their landlords.
We were charging
It's
them
Christmas,
$2 a month
yeah.
for rent. Dog, we made so much
What?
cheese.
What in the ratatouille is going on?
Can you see this?
Uh,
Oh no!
oh God! Holy fuck!
Yeah. Oh, there's the Mountain Dew cans. By the way, the 3 of the people who live there did not drink Mountain Dew.
Oh
Only one
God!
person did.
Holy shit!
Is there? Where is it? There we
Oh
go.
my God! This is awesome. I'm gonna link that in the description so everybody can watch that.
Isn't that great?
That is amazing. I
miss
love
those
that.
days. I
That
miss
is
those days, y'all.
in true punk
Can we live
fashion.
together again?
Yeah. Can you guys live together? I don't know.
Hey, it only got
Again,
like
yeah.
what the hell, yeah.
Yeah. You have to create another. You have to create another rat condom or a little mouse condominium again. You know, next one.
Oh,
I thought you-
what?
A mouse
I heard you say-
condominium. You know, yo, or like apartment complex.
A mouse condom? A what?
Mouse condom. Yeah.
All
Ah,
right, we're straying into like gotta cut it out
Yeah.
territory.
This is
over
yeah.
there. So
I can't spell
All right.
or speak.
Did I
apparently.
answer my favorite?
Yeah,
my
you
favorite
did.
food.
You, s-
Okay.
you said
yeah.
sushi, pizza,
mashed
sweet
potatoes
potatoes and
potatoes,
mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes,
all together at the same
all
time.
together on the same
Mhm.
same pizza.
What you
of
do
course.
is you take a a slice of pizza and you pull a cold slice of pizza and you pull the cheese back and you put mashed potatoes under the cheese and
Oh,
you pull the cheese back over.
All right, this is getting cursed.
How is
And then you
how
put-
did you make it worse than just putting it all on top? That makes it worse.
I just like how he,
Then you take two pieces of California sushi roll and you stick that on top and one on
No.
bottom and you got yourself a sandwich.
Yummy.
Oh God, yeah, I
Mm.
can't. I
Tasty.
can't with Nat tonight. This is
Hungry.
I can't do it. Anyway, I will try the. I feel like I'm a man of the people, so I will try the salami and fucking Oreo abomination. See how it is.
If you're a real man of the people,
I'm
we
gonna
try
do it
right
live,
now.
and I'm gonna make sure you're
Yeah.
available, Nat, so you can watch me fucking eat this shit live
We'll
on
do
Instagram.
You
like
have,
a shared Instagram.
Do you have
Yeah.
Do you have like YouTube specials? It's like
Uh,
audio addiction mix salami and Oreos.
Oh, God,
like cooking
that-
channel.
I should, yeah. I should do it on Twitch now. You'd be like, hey, what's going on, guys? This is
think
my
I'll-
food channel.
This is the Oreo salami
This
challenge.
is an Oreo
Arcadia
salami
Grey.
challenge.
I think you'd lose your partnership if you did that. I think they'd ban your account.
They would be like, this is too good. We can't have other people know about this. Gone. Yoinked. So, anyway,
Get outta
if you
here.
guys want to try that with me, come let me know in the comments for sure. Definitely might do it.
Please.
Anyway, next question is I couldn't even remember it because I was too busy thinking about that stupid Oreo and salami thing. But anyway, the next question I have for you guys is
Stupid.
I'm sorry, Nat. Idiotic. Oh, that's what I meant actually. No. The question I have for you guys is if you were to have a dream collaboration on an up and coming Arcadia Grey track, who would you love to have on? The first part of this question is one that's more feasible if you like, wink, wink, nudge, nudged into the camera of who you know that would be interested, but you haven't asked, and now it's time to ask. And then the second one is the manifestation, the one that you're like, look, I'm putting it out there. Hear me out, Motion City soundtrack.
Well, we'll work through it alphabetically.
Okay.
Can I show you guys my impression?
What?
This is my impression of a rabbit, like finding a game camera out in the woods. Okay, ready?
Like a motion camera?
Yeah, like this is my impression of a rabbit finding a motion camera out of the woods. Okay, ready?
I feel like this is
Yeah, dude.
this is an inside job from What the Fuck Publicity Group to break me as a human being. And I just want to say you guys are doing a great job because I feel sufficiently broken right now.
I apologize
we'll
on the
chill
behalf
out.
of us as a group.
No, I don't care. It's great.
This is pretty good so
Alright,
far. I
this
don't
is-
know.
This is excellent.
This is going off
Do you wanna
without
see
a
my-
hitch.
Do you want to see my other impression? This is my impression of a deer finding a motion
We're rolling.
camera out in the woods.
So yeah, while Nat's doing this, I'll just share my. No, if you could keep it going for me.
I just love how
Thank you.
Cora is like sitting there up in the top and is just like, I'm gonna have an exchange of words after this episode is over
cool.
with.
Like, I don't know. We'll have
Very
a
true.
discussion at the year-end meeting, but until then, they're just acting up. I really want to put something out with this band from New York called Carpool. I really like them.
Ooh,
I
okay.
want to do something with them.
Shout out.
Do you like carpool?
I do like
Yeah.
carpool.
They just put out a song called
like
like
Car
Let's Get
Cool.
High or whatever.
Oh, gee,
Ooh,
Sweet.
spicy.
But
More like band.
and then if we can't get Carpool, I think doing something with 21 Pilots would be crazy.
That would be pretty crazy. Would
That would be
funny.
pretty crazy.
They're kind of silly.
They'd be like, these depressing stars.
They're like, perfect. We got it. We love it.
We got it.
What about you guys?
I
What
want
do
to
you?
do. I want to do something with pop. I want to
Pop
do
would be
something
kinda
with
cool.
pop. And
Is that
uh,
feasible?
I don't know. Maybe.
They said we could shoot for our dreams. They said we
Yeah.
could say anything we wanted on the air. And
I
are you really gonna take that from me, Nat?
I've got the more feasible answer was Weezer for me.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay, of
Oh,
course.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're a great
That's
local
more
band.
likely to happen.
They're not doing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, they're
nature.
not doing so well.
They don't
right
have
now, so.
they don't have that much going on, and I think they need some like spice to bring them back up. So I
Yeah.
think that's what we would be able to provide.
That's important.
Pop would be a cool feature. I feel like I'd want to do something with like I don't know, like Origami Angel or
Ooh.
Hamilton or Bang Quad. I
Yeah,
feel like are like
Origami
somewhat
Angels on there
feasible.
too for sure.
And then
Prince Daddy and the Hyena would be kind of crazy.
yeah, P Daddy. If they covered one of our songs, you know, it'd be cool. Because I
Yeah,
know
it'd
they're
be
big
cool.
fans.
It'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love P Daddy. I think an unfeasible one would probably be like doing something with like Motion City Soundtrack or Weezer, like or Mark Hoppus, featuring Mark Hoppus.
Ooh, okay.
I mean,
think
he's
it's possible.
down after this new Blink album, so he's gonna need something to bring him back up.
Can I ask you, have you listened to the new Blink album and what are your opinions? if you have?
I have listened to the Blink album. I do think it. I was talking to one of my friends off the pod, and I was like, I feel like for me, Blink 182, I can't take them very seriously because they're like middle 40-year-olds talking about like high school breakup stuff, and I'm like, you guys have family and kids, like. I feel like you've kind of lost
Right?
me. You kind of lost me with the like sad emo songs. I'm not saying people can't be emo in their 40s, 50s, whatever, but I do think that if you have like a reasonably sustainable life, oh my god. A reasonable life, I feel like you would be able to like again do something like that. So I don't know, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't think it's bad, but I also like am
Really
like
is-
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
There are
I just
some
got
good
really
songs.
I don't think it's
self-conscious
bad
there.
either.
It's just like I don't
There are
know if
some
you
really-
have that much money to throw at a Blink 182 album. I expected a little bit more, but that's just me. I don't know. I'll just keep going
What
back
throws
and
me off
listening
is,
to
like-
What's My Age Again, and I can live with that.
It's the production that throws me off. It's like, why they have this much money? Why does it sound this bad? Like, I don't know.
Damn, that's. I respect it. I
But-
You
respect
can say
it.
that, but
there-
I mean,
there are-
streaming numbers comparison-wise, they're clearly doing something right. But I think
They
the
have some-
game plan is like they're setting the bar low so that the second album with Tom goes crazy. I think that's the play.
That's
I think
fair.
it's a
You might be
psyop.
right with me.
I think I'm seeing double.
Hey Nat, could you do that impression for me again?
No. I'll be real. I don't know why, but you.
Oh, sorry, I got something on my camera. My bad.
All right, guys. I got 10% battery left on my laptop. Will I make it through the end of this?
You're in your
podcast.
room. Why don't you just plug it in?
Okay. I made a tactical error. My partner has friends over, and they're all on the couch, and I left my charger behind the couch, which means I have to awkwardly leave my room
Listen,
and go get.
We'll speed run it. We'll speed run it for the homies here tonight.
No. Look, I'm down to chill. I'm gonna go attempt to get it.
Oh my god.
What's the next question?
The
Or
next-
you answer. I'll be back. Wish me luck.
Good luck, soldier.
Good luck, soldier.
We will remember you as you live.
This
I
is the
just
part.
can't stop thinking about them.
So, tell me more about this next question I've heard so much about.
Oh my god. Well, the next question is my all-time favorite question. Obviously, I know you guys are nerds, so I feel like I'm in good company to ask this question. If you guys could be a video game character, who would you be?
Damn, okay. This is a good one.
This is a big boy question.
If I could pick any video game character, and we're talking any video game character, I would be Luca from Chrono Trigger.
Ooh.
Very specific
That's a
pick for
great
nerds
pick.
out there. What about you, Cooper?
I legitimately I don't know the answer to this question right now. There's so many video games that I enjoy. Maybe I'd be like Darth Vader from Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I love that.
Fair.
I love that for you.
Yeah, that would
And
be.
then for
pretty
Nat,
cool.
I'm gonna pick Yumi from League of Legends.
I'm here. What the hell? I would never be a human. I would be girl with fists.
Can
What's
I
her name?
be the
Bye.
spy?
Girl with
It's a good
fists.
choice.
What was the question?
Yeah.
I'm
Can I
I
be
made
the
it back,
goat
yeah.
from Goat Simulator?
Yeah, you can. You can be
Sure.
whatever you want to be Coop.
That's awesome.
A video game character.
Yeah,
If you could
what-
be a video game character.
Core's got it.
That
Oh.
was I explained that in the most like cryptic way possible.
Do we lose Nat? Is he gone?
No, I think they're just in transit.
Oh,
thank
he's
you.
really.
That
Hey.
is befuddled.
He's broken. Broken human.
What's up? What was the question? Did I?
Oh
what
my
did I miss?
god. It is, if you could be a video game character now, who would you be?
Oh my god. It's a tough question.
This is a tough question.
Probably like
I have
bring it back
another
to,
pick,
like
by
my
the way.
favorite-
I'll be
I would probably bring it back. A video game character, Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank would be fucking rad.
very good
Is that
choice.
too, like,
Welcome back,
freaky?
Cooper.
Yeah, thank you, Cooper. I like that POV style though. That's pretty rad.
Yeah,
I think I would be
Cooper, put the
Chloe
camera
from
in your
Life is
mouth.
Strange.
Ooh.
You just want to be a regular person.
that's strange, huh?
You
But
just
she's
wanna be
so
a normal
cool.
human.
Yeah.
You know,
Could you imagine
there
hanging out
are
with Max every
endings
day? Shit would be
endings of
rad.
that story that are not very good for you.
Yeah, so
I was gonna
I
say
either win or I lose. That's like life.
I
It is
think
like
And the
I think
dispute
I would
is
be
out of my
Joel
hands.
from Last of Us.
Oh my
I changed my answer. I want to be Joel from Last of Us Part 2.
Ooh.
Isn't that the same Joel? It's the same guy.
Yeah, I just want to get my skull bashed in with a golf club.
Come on, I
Oh
was
my
just about to watch
God,
that game.
fuck.
You know,
Wait.
I think I want to be Lee from Walking Dead season 1. Personally, I don't know.
What even is The Last of Us, really?
I think I want to be Harry Osborn from Spider-Man 2.
All quality.
What are
choices.
other?
Other video game characters? It's up to you. Can I be one of the ghosts in Phasmophobia?
You could be whatever you want, Coop. Who am
I
I?
want to be one
Who
of
am
the
I to
ghosts
stop
in
you?
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, who am I to stop you? You can do whatever you want. You
Can I
be
be
the
one
goat
of
from
the
the Ghost
background
Simulator.
characters cheering on people in Street Fighter?
I want to be the guy that
I
owns. I want to be that guy that owns the car in Street Fighter and it gets absolutely demolished, and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck, man! You broke my car!
It's an absolutely
car!
Cabbage's
My
moment.
car!
My car!"
If I get to be like Wario from Super Smash Bros, then I get to have a motorcycle, and that's pretty cool.
You
Also,
do get to have
Wario
a
is like
motorcycle.
extremely wealthy, so
Yeah,
man has a lot of coins.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You have to love garlic.
I do love
Cooper
garlic.
loves garlic.
Hey.
I really love
Are you
garlic. I
Wario?
will
Holy shit!
smother.
Is that
smother
Wario?
garlic on anything I eat.
Bro, is that Wario?
If
Holy
you give
shit.
me pizza with garlic butter,
Oh,
then I'm happy for like the rest of my life.
same.
Wario.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen Wario and Cooper in the same room, so
Crazy.
Yeah, but where's my cool motorcycle? I need that thing.
If you have a cool motorcycle, you got to give it to Wario up there. My guy.
Anybody watching this has a cool motorcycle they want to give to me so I can be just like Wario. Because I've already got everything else going for me.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't know I was interviewing a celebrity. This is great.
Shout out Harley Davidson for sponsoring.
God. How many? Wow, we got so many sponsorships tonight. This is crazy. Next
A lot of
question.
people don't know this, but we're madly rich. We may only have 18,000 plus monthly listeners, but we have $18 million in sponsorships.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
don't
right.
tell this date.
Don't tell this.
Yeah,
Do not tell the IRS.
I definitely haven't been like avoiding checking my bank account until tomorrow when I get my check from work. That's not something I would do.
Yeah. It's totally a redacted number that, you know,
It
No,
is
no.
redacted.
is redacted.
It is redacted.
Yeah.
It's many things.
At least you have a job.
Damn. We went from Harley Davidson sponsorship to, man, I'm feeling real depressed right now.
Hey, I
hilarious.
don't care. I don't
Experience,
care
baby.
about money. I don't care about money. I'll say it right up front. I don't care about it. Actually,
Yeah,
I hate money.
I personally do care about money, so any money you're gonna give to Cooper, just give it to me because he doesn't care about it. So you could just send it my way instead.
No, I hate
personally.
money. I hate it. Don't let me see it. Don't let me see money.
Oh, damn. I don't have any money with me.
Neither do I.
Fuck. Can't show it to Coop. Anyway, you have money.
Oh,
Show it to
no.
Coop.
I just I get rid of that stuff as fast as I can.
You know, it'd be really funny is though, is someone watch this interview and they come up to you, they're like, "Ooh, $1 bill, Coop. What are you gonna do? Are you so
like,
scared?" And you
I-
run and book it out of the venue.
Dude, at one of our first shows, like we didn't have any merch to sell, and like somebody just came up to, I don't know who it was, but maybe it was our friend Nate at the time, and was just like, "Here's $20." Who was like, just
I know you guys are struggling out here, so
And he just gave it to you. Nope.
I guess so.
I guess so.
presumably. The tension, I swear.
well,
Tell us.
this is a really
Tell us, Nat.
we're-
Did he give you
we're
the
so good at
$20?
podcast.
yeah, he just gave us $20.
Oh my
He said we
God.
looked
Holy
bored or
shit.
something like that.
Wow.
There we
That took,
go.
that took a whole minute, guys.
That's
I hope you-
conflict and resolution. That's
Whew.
a full story. That's the
I'm-
hero's journey.
I'm feeling good right now. Well,
Yeah.
enough to ask my next question. which is if you guys were to compile a dream tour lineup, including Arcadia Grey, who would be on this tour? This is
I think touring
the most
with-
unhinged interview. I just want to argue.
Yeah.
This is in the Mojo top 10
we-
unhinged
We
interviews.
do that. We do
To be
that.
honest with you, this is pretty tame in regards to the amount of interviews.
All right,
we haven't
well,
even started talking about
all right.
CC's Pizza. So
Do you want to talk about CC's Pizza?
no, I actually want to talk about the dream tour lineup personally.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm
Smart
gonna
move.
say like one more question you ask that we derail with a completely separate topic immediately. Like nobody even attempts to answer it.
I love
One
it.
more.
Let's do it. Keep going.
But I think it'd be really fun to tour with this band Riley from Texas. So I've been listening to them for a very long time, and I think we sound very sonically similar. So I think it'd be super awesome.
Yeah. I like them a lot. Maybe we could throw like I think if we throw like Summer Brews onto a tour like that, that would be killer.
Another very cool emo band from Indianapolis that I
Yeah.
personally have no additional stake in and am definitely not also a member of. But they are super cool. It would be cool to tour with them.
Yeah. Summer Brews should be bigger than Jesus Christ.
Are you talking about Summer Snooze?
That's just my belief. I feel like Mike Newman is a better guy.
Unrelated to that, I really want to tour with this band, Stay Inside. They're
Ooh,
really
Yes, Stay
that would be
Inside.
fun.
God, I love Stay Inside.
And then we reunite Modern Baseball to fill out the tour
Yeah.
line, I think.
We get them back together and
them
then we
back.
just go. I think it'd be cool to tour with Thank You, I'm Sorry. That would be pretty sick to tour with them.
I also want to do a run with World's Greatest Dad because we've been friends
Yeah.
for a very long time, and I think our music fits very well together.
That's a great
But-
band name. I love it.
I dig it. It's adorable. They're lovely little people. When you're done checking us out and then done checking Ben Quad out, you should check out World's Greatest Dad.
And don't forget to put Summer Brews on that list.
And then add Summer Brews below World's Greatest Dad to the
Yeah.
list. So you're just looking at Arcadia Grey, Ben Quad, World's Greatest Dad, and then Summer Brews.
Then Stay Inside.
And then, okay. And then your
Riley.
list is looking like. Also, Nat, I love the fucking
We're
two-faced
filling out your
ass
week.
lighting on this setup. Amazing.
There are two sides to our Nat.
Yeah, there's two sides. What do you
There's
have, Nat?
this side,
Yeah, Nat.
this side, and
What's up?
Oh my god, I knew you was gonna do that. Fuck.
I think I would
Okay,
do
okay,
a bit as well, but I think
Well,
you've seen enough sides of me already. So
all right, we're going into like chill, no more bits. What was the question? My Wi-Fi cut out.
I like how. Okay, I'm gonna tangent for a second here. I love the fact that Nat was like, "No more bits. We're not gonna do this. We're grown ass adults in a band. We're gonna do this." But what's the question? Because I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to. And then the best part about it was, even if that wasn't a bit, it felt like a bit. So kudos for the anti bit. It was great, on point.
Thank you, Anthony. I'm like Deadpool.
all right,
So just imagine, like, if you had a dream tour lineup,
Yeah.
what kind of bands on that?
Who
It
we
has
cooking?
to include Arcadia Grey.
I think like a tour with Summer Brews and Riley would go really fucking cool.
Those are good choices.
I think
those are good choices.
I think my dream lineup would be Origami Angel, Ben Quad, Hot Molly, and Arcadia Grey.
Ooh,
That would go pretty hard.
Yeah, that does go pretty hard.
that would be ripping.
That's giving like self-insert fan fiction type lineup personally,
listen.
and I love it.
I'd be on board with
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
She's not wrong though.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, and I think it would be.
So I
really
walked
cool
in
if,
on my
like, we
first
got-
day of class, and Rylan from Origami Angel was sitting in the front seat.
and they asked me to come up on stage and play one of their songs. Then after I was done playing their song, they said one more song, but with Nat performing. Origami Angel said, "You got this, buddy," and like walked off stage. and just let me finish their set. It was so fucking
And then my best
cool.
friends in the world, Cooper and Cora,
Then-
were in the audience, and they came up on stage too.
And then after we finished our
Afterwards,
set,
Tom Cruise and afterwards, Tom Cruise took me for a ride on his motorcycle and bought me a milkshake and said, "Good job, buddy. I'm glad I'm your real father."
if you want to hear more
Yeah.
fun fan fiction like this, head to the links below.
I feel like you guys should. I feel like you guys should continue this fan fiction storyline on TikTok, and then you're like, come back for part 2. You keep going with like
Welcome to part 87.
part 87.
Rivers Cuomo adopted me and my bandmates as their children.
If this isn't the next thing that you guys do on TikTok, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be checking it every
Oh,
day
it's-
now.
You're
So
giving
this-
us merch
we gotta
ideas.
get-
You're giving us TikTok ideas.
Listen,
Like
listen,
you're setting up a whole brand. For
I'm
us.
just trying to
I love
cook.
it.
You know
Tom-
what I mean? I'm just
Yeah,
trying
and
to
we
cook.
got all
It
these
says Arc-
sponsorships. We got to deliver something.
Yeah,
We
you
have
know.
a shirt and it says Arcadia Grey across the front, and then it says Tom Cruise is my real father, and then on the back it says just suck it up or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, wood cop.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a picture of me doing my impression of a rabbit, finding a motion camera. It's just this.
You have to still frame it in the. I'll make sure to still frame it just for you, Nat, so that you can use it in your future merch items.
Oh my god, I appreciate that.
You got it.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah.
You'll be like, wow, what an infamous interview. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope people tune in. I hope people don't. Sometimes I worry that like
I
we
feel
have
like if we're at this
really
point,
fun-
someone has already tuned in.
I would
Yeah.
hope, yeah. Oh my god.
I feel like it's impossible to tune out. By the way, once they're in, they're in.
I feel like it's a car crash, you know? It's just like
Yeah.
you can't look away. You're just like, oh man, another car keeps coming. It's crazy. I guess I'm gonna
Arcadia
stand here and watch
Grey
this.
As a band is like the Instagram reels of cars crashing.
Oh my gosh. Dude, so the other day my roommate was like, I don't use reels because all it shows me is like car crashes and fatal accidents. And they only use TikTok and we're like, I have to see your reels. And they pulled it up and it was some of the most like graphic like car crashes. Like and they weren't lying. Like every scroll, every video was like a car crash or like somebody getting
They're all
severely
over
injured.
the place.
That's
They
crazy.
are.
It got to the point where it was like giving us like content unavailable or like click Y like
Oh,
hidden
yeah.
content.
You're like, it's all these car
Like,
crashes.
no,
Crazy.
it's like content warnings.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's
Yeah.
a content
You're
warning.
getting another
and
car
I've
crash
seen it
video. Here you
too
go.
much.
You know.
What is your
Crazy.
boy liking? That's my concern.
Yeah, that's a little
That's the thing is they don't use Instagram Reels, so that's just like
Yeah.
the
That's
preset.
That's
just
a
where it
default.
defaults. Yeah.
That's just the
It's where it
default because they
defaults, and you
haven't like
never change it.
the algorithm hasn't gotten to know them. You know?
Apparently,
Yeah.
it has to know of whether or not you enjoy car crashes or not. That's what.
Yeah.
that's
What
a
level
determiner.
of brutality
Yeah.
do you enjoy on the
Do
internet?
you love watching car crashes? Well, we got the next 5 reels for you.
That's right. And then after that,
well,
you
that
scroll
one was
down, and it's like a video of like the Ukrainian war or something like that. Like it just doesn't end.
Jesus
It's just
Christ,
keeps getting
Cooper.
worse.
Go
What?
no, Coop.
I'm not lying. This happens.
That's yeah. That. mm.
No
You
more
can cut
bits.
that part. if you want. That's not a bit.
Hey guys.
That's reality. That's just reality for you.
It is.
I don't know
reality.
what to tell you.
So
I think the bit
So,
was.
can I
I
ask-
still think the bit is that Oreo and the salami.
Yeah.
I don't think you actually ate it.
I mean, I'm just saying 2 of
never-
our 3 band members have eaten it on multiple occasions.
And one of us is still pure.
Cooper.
Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that.
So
that segued into the
so
next.
hey. Hey, how's everyone going?
I feel like
You guys
this,
are making this way weirder than it is.
this is great. I think it's like I think the type of humor that is coming out right now is like I think you should leave that like level of like you can feel the cringe. It's palpable, you know.
I'm
It's
your
sort of like
tummy grabber. I'm gonna
we,
grab your tummy.
I feel like the audience wouldn't feel that if everybody here wasn't around. Like, oh,
Oh, so you're saying we should not react to it? Is what you're saying, Coop?
yeah, no, I don't think you should.
Okay,
I
cool.
feel like
Cooper
it's
hates
just kind of a
Getting,
fever
like,
dream at
really
this point,
upset
so
now.
it's just kind of yes anding
I'm getting
until
really
until it
upset.
stops. That's my philosophy.
I just think it's gonna be funny when your publicity group watches this whole interview.
Oh no!
If they didn't do their
Like,
research
hey.
on what we've said in other podcasts, then this is all on them.
Damn! Wow.
Clearly they didn't communicate enough because none of us knew we were doing this podcast.
No, I knew we were doing it when you told me we were doing it.
I mean, I'm just saying it was on some of our Google calendars.
Thanks, Nat.
Just
I
saying.
appreciate it. You know, I
I
didn't even
appreciate
know
you.
you, man. I don't even
Dave.
know you, man. And this is how you're gonna treat me. This is a little. I'm a little offended.
What,
I let you into
No,
my podcast, and you
Yeah.
treat me like this.
can I say something? I
Yeah.
feel like we're having a sleepover right now, and I kind of love it. Like I feel like we're all like it's like 2 a.m. and
Here,
we're
I'll
all
go.
like laying on the
I'll go.
floor
Yeah.
trying to get.
Here we go.
Yo,
There we go.
It's
Max
like I'm
chilling.
I
Chill
couldn't
We're all,
bring
like,
Max.
my, I
trying to
couldn't
get
bring
our
my
Oh.
mic over there.
Chill, Maxing.
no.
Chill maxing. Cozy
Chill
Chill
maxing.
Maxing. You know, I got my light here. You know,
Yeah.
we're good. We're vibing.
All right. So this next question, we're going to be very serious, very professional band, real band.
Real band
Unless
question.
that was
Real band. We're
yeah.
all listening intently.
The next question I have for you guys is favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Ooh, it's a good choice. I love a
It's
good
so-
Dude, Where's My Car?
What the hell?
As far as movies, and then for television shows, I think I will have to go with Arthur. Arthur, you know, the PBS show, because it tells a lot of interesting stories, has a lot of memorable moments, and I feel like kids and adults can both connect with it. You know.
Yeah. Though I still don't understand how Arthur wears headphones because his ears are up here and then he has the headphones here. So how is he listening to music?
It's going straight into his brain. It's bypassed the eardrums. It's going straight to cranium.
It's
Yeah.
A lot of people
neural
don't know
device.
this. A lot of people don't know this, but Arthur is actually deaf, and he can only hear like feel the bass, kind of like Baby Driver style.
Oh my god. Fuck.
So what about y'all? Any movies
A
or
lot of
TV
people
shows?
also
You
don't-
ever seen anything or?
Yeah, no, I would like to say, like, I think it's hard to pinpoint my favorite TV show. I don't watch that much TV or movies, but I think my favorite TV show would be She-Ra.
Ooh.
That just had like a really big effect on me when I watched it, and very comforting for me. And for movie,
show
I think
Does rap.
maybe like Christmas with the Cranks or something
that's a
like
good one.
that.
That's a good
Ooh.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Wow.
What about you, Nat? Have you been watching anything?
I went to. I'm not. Yeah, I watch a lot of TV, and I have a lot of opinions about TV and movies.
Could you give us a single one?
And I
of them?
don't.
Just like one.
I don't have
Just one.
I don't have like I don't have like a favorite anything, but my favorite like because like it's so hard to like everything's so different. It's so hard to judge. But like if I have to rank my favorite movie that I've seen this year, I have to say I really like Past Lives. That's probably my favorite movie that I got to see this year. It really resonated with me. And then if I got to talk about a TV show, I rewatched Avatar: The Last Airbender. That show really rocks.
Yeah, the show is awesome.
That show really rocks. And then I guess I watched White Lotus this year. That was really good as well. White Lotus was really
Okay.
good. Rewatching Band of Brothers and Adventure Time. Very good show.
Wow, what
Yeah.
an opposite. Opposite choice. Yeah, so I watch Band of Brothers, and then after I'm done with that, then I watch Adventure Time.
Yeah,
Just
so I
funny.
watch an episode. What I do is I kind of sandwich it. So it's like an episode of Adventure Time, episode of Band of Brothers, and then I reel it back in with Adventure Time. But sometimes it goes the other way. Sometimes it's like, oh, this Adventure Time episode was really fucking sad. So Band of Brothers, Adventure Time episode where Finn loses his arm and like fights the Lich.
Oh
And
my
then
god,
another
dude.
Band of Brothers.
Again, was about to watch this show,
Fuck.
and
I feel like I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna have to put a spoiler warning for anybody that watches any sort of media. I'll be like, listen, Nat goes off. I just want to let you know. Here's some timestamps so you can not be spoiled, or I'll just redact it.
before you watch the
Adventure Time has
episode,
been a-
make sure to watch all media. Just letting you know.
And Adventure Time has been around for like over 10 years.
Don't say that.
Don't remind me.
I know.
I gotta say
actually
though, Pendleton Ward is like a very influential artist for our band, and I think
Ooh.
a lot of topics that ended up getting touched on in Midnight Gospel ended up on LP2, just because
Ooh.
I was watching that a lot at the time that we were writing it, and also a very cool show. So
Is LP2 done?
songwriting wise, yeah, we've got it all recorded and everything. It's in the hands of our talented little elves, editing and mixing and mastering and stuff.
Yeah. I got like a sad email the other day that said it won't be mastered until January, which is like, it'll be done. The goal was to put it out this year and it took a lot longer.
Aw.
And so it's coming out next year, which is like exciting that's happening.
Now you guys can make that post about big things coming.
Yeah, here I'll do it right now.
Oh, lovely. The big things coming soon.
No, that's
post.
great because we did make a post earlier today that everybody has already liked and interacted with about how we're sad that the record's not coming out this year.
I will repost it. I'm gonna go find it and repost it. I love that. All right. Well, the next question I have for y'all is if you were trapped on a desert island for the next month and there was one album you could bring with you to listen to, what album would that be?
LP2.
Good choice. Good choice.
That's
Because
that's
that
kind of a
means
base choice.
it's done.
Okay, yeah, it is.
That means it's done and I can finally listen to it in full.
I think I would do like, that's hard. I might do like the Albatross.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cooper, what did you? Never mind.
No, you keep going. Say what you were gonna say. How did I
got to
feel
see
when
the
I was
album
at
and-
work when you got to see the album and I had to be at work? Yeah, is that what you're gonna ask?
so-
How I felt when you got to see the Hotelier and Boxing in Chicago when I was at work working my second double in 2 days. How did I feel? Not good.
I'm sorry.
I
Coop.
didn't feel good.
you like?
I didn't feel good, Nat.
Feels bad, Coop. Feels bad.
I think off the back, I think I would take Hotelier's Home Like No Place. That album is like perfect through and through. And seeing it live was like fucking incredible.
I'm sure it was.
Cora?
I feel like I would pick either Guppy by Charlie Bliss or Almost Here by The Academy Is.
Oh, yeah.
Those are probably my two most listened to albums that I also rarely get to discuss because it's very uncommon for me to find people who listen to these artists, which is ridiculous based on how good these albums are.
I love
Well,
the
I'm gonna
Academy
listen
Is.
to Guppy.
I am glad there's a fellow supporter. I could talk for literal hours about how fucked over they got by Fueled by Ramen. And
Aw.
the irony of their first album having like 4 songs that are like, nobody likes us. We're going to prove ourselves. It's
And
like,
then, nope.
William, you are not going to prove yourself. I hate to break it to you, but Panic at the Disco is about to happen.
Yeah, they're one of those bands that I've like, I've gone through their entire discography, and they're one that I always love going back to. I know that they are disbanded. I know they've been disbanded for a while, so I'd love for them to come back or do like a reunion show or something. I feel like that'd be
They
pretty sick.
did just play this not this year's, but last year's
Last
Riot
year's one.
Fest.
Oh, last year's Riot Fest. Okay.
Yeah, they got together for that. And I
Oh,
was really hoping they'd get together and do like a little tour or something. But I don't know. It'd be super cool.
yeah. Will, if you're watching this, because I know you watch the show, come on, please, for the love of God, I would love to see the Academy. Is I was like,
If you need a backing band, dog, we're right here.
hey,
we are
listen,
also in Chicago. So
if you just need me to stand in the back of the stage, I'll do that too.
oh yeah,
Just to be a patron and just stand. So
sort of a
got it.
hype
man.
What album would you bring?
What album would I bring? I am, which is very poignant to the time I saw the When We Were Young Fest lineup this year, and Seosin's self-titled is on there, and that is my all-time favorite album of. I can recite that album front to back. That is one of my favorite albums of all time. So I would probably say that's one that I could.
Whoa.
I have listened to for a month straight, more than a month, and it's still one that is like very deep seated in my like teen years. So that's a go-to.
a quality pick.
Thank you.
Is it too late for me to change my Island album?
You know,
You're
you can if you want.
already out there. You're already on the island.
No, I've already been cast away.
Yeah, cast away. It's too late. But the last question I have for y'all is, why are you guys passionate about making music? I know that's a very large and very endearing question, but just getting to know everyone has been awesome. I love Arcadia Grey. You should check the links below, and they'll tell you all about them in a second. But why do you make music? Why is it important? You know, I often find that the guests that I have on, like, I love chatting with them and I love their music and I love really delving into it. But I think what really makes me more of a fan and somebody that winds up loving what they do even that much more is when I know why they do it, or you know what kind of entices them to continue to make music, because it is difficult. Touring's hard. It's a lot of money. So I feel like, you know, there's a lot of negative factors that go against bands and creating music. So I want to know what drives you to continue to create and, you know, allow people to listen to your art.
I want to prove my dad wrong.
I just want to say, I feel like Nat had that stored up. He was just ready. He was like a Pokemon getting ready to use his like move. Like it takes 2 turns. You know, he was waiting for that second turn, and he's like, "I'm gonna unleash it, baby. I'm telling you."
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think for a lot of reasons, musicians do it. At least the reason I make music is like at the beginning when we started, it was just like a form of expression, and like, you know, like I just got to get these feelings out. I want to do it with my friends, and I want people to watch me do it for some reason. I don't know. The longer we've been doing this, we're approaching like maybe 5 years since our first record came out in 2024, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. This past year, especially, it's more like I'm doing this because there are people finding something in our music, and like I want to help them and support them in any way, and like have an outlet that people who have never met us in real life before can find expression in and something in it, you know, to help them through their day-to-day lives. I don't know, Cora.
Oh yeah. I feel pretty similarly to how Nat does. Like I don't know, when I was in high school and middle school, I struggled a lot and found music, both listening and writing, as a form of like self-expression and processing the like really intense emotions I was feeling at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I view music writing anyways very selfishly. It's very much a means and an outlet for how I'm feeling and processing emotions for myself. And performance was a whole nother aspect of it that I'd never really considered. But I don't know, part of my growing up experience and with music especially was getting to see that feeling that music helped. Getting to see my music help other people was such a refreshing feeling, and it made it feel worthwhile, I guess. So I write music for myself, but I play music for other people, if that makes sense.
No, for sure.
And I don't know, it's a really cool feeling to have kids come up and be like, hey, you're the reason that, or like your music was the reason that I was able to get through this tough time. And I'm like, I'm so
Aw.
glad that I'm able to pass this torch on to other people. And I'm able to provide them with like, I don't know, I find my favorite thing about lyricism is finding new ways to express concepts and hearing people be like, oh, your music helped me understand X and Y about myself. It's like, awesome. It's so cool that I'm able to pass that on to someone else.
Yeah. Very commendable.
That's
Coop?
wonderful.
What do you got?
I think just like if I were to really boil it down, I've just always found the art and the process of making it and sharing it and the community around it to be the most beautiful thing in the world to me. And being able to be a part of that is it's one of the most important things to me. I don't know. I've always played music in one way or another, but this is us and this is me. And I don't know, there's nothing else like it.
I agree. Yeah.
There's nothing else in the world. I go out into the rest of the world and I'm like, this just isn't it. But we play music. We either just play together in a room, or we play a show, or we record, and that's what drives me to just keep going. So it's amazing.
Wow. Well said, Coop.
Thanks.
I think wow. Oh my god. We're good.
The credits start rolling.
I do, yeah. The whole screen starts moving. No, I think it's great, and I love, again, I love the way that you guys go about your writing style. I think that was what initially kind of struck me, was like, normally whenever I go to listen to projects, I always listen musically first and then lyricism. Like, if I really delve into the band, that's the next thing that I tackle. Um, and I felt like with the musicality of what you guys do is so very poignant. Like, it's aggressive in like the best way possible. But I think it's just so raw that I enjoy that aspect of the writing style, because like a lot of times groups are like, oh well, we have to make this the best sounding, or we have to really polish it up. And not to say your stuff is not polished by any stretch, but I like kind of like the more like DIY, like real kind of feel to it that I think would arguably separate you guys from my like playlist on YouTube or my playlist on Spotify or whatever. And I would know for a distinct fact, I'm like, oh, that's Arcadia Grey. That's my fam. I love them. You know, that's sick. And so that to me was what really shocked me. But then also just like talking to you guys tonight and just being like, wow, these guys are a bunch of goose, and that's me. I'm a goof. So I was feeling the vibes right out the gate. So I love that. As much as Nat just popped off in this interview, you know, respect, much love, you know, salutes. It was great. So
I'm
the
back.
last thing is the most important thing. Tell them where they can find Arcadia Grey at, what you guys have coming up next. Anything else you'd like to plug?
Cooper, where can they find Arcadia Grey at?
All right. So if you go into the dark alleyway
Oh no,
by your local speedway.
Hey Nat, where can we find
3:33 a.m.
Arcadia Grey? Nat, where can we find Arcadia?
You can find us on you can find us on Crunchyroll. You can find us on Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music, Deezer, D's Nuts. You can find us
Please
You
head
can
over
find
to
us
our YouTube
literally-
channel and check out our most recent music video for a song we just put out called Made for Love. If you want to check it out, it's on streaming platforms, but it'd mean a whole lot to us. You can also head over to our Bandcamp where we have it linked. And it's, crazily enough, it's also in the links below. It'd be so cool if you went down there.
Check
also,
those
if
links.
you want silly content, we post on TikTok occasionally,
Yeah.
and we post on Reels. And we're getting into rollout season, so our label will have a gun to our head, forcing us to make more funnies.
Smart Punk does not. They don't have firearms. They don't.
Smart Punk more like gun punk. Am I
Okay,
right?
stop.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man, I'm so.
Man, it was so cool having a label. Ask Ted.
Matt, I love you. Thank you for your support.
God.
Sorry.
I would expect nothing less from you, Nat. So,
Thank you.
I'm now realizing why dropping the Ukrainian war line was a bit weird.
Now, at the end of the interview,
The context, I think it's been put into like a new light for me at this point.
yeah,
I would like to formally apologize.
rescind it.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
thanks
worry.
for having some of us.
It'll be redacted.
Thank you for
I got you,
Thank you
Coop.
for having
It'll be redacted. I got you.
Redacted, just like
Yeah.
my bank account.
Yeah, just like the bank
But you
account.
you can follow us on Instagram at Arcadia_Grey. Follow us at TikTok, I think under the same name, and on Twitter under Arcadia_Grey. Hey, give us a like, give us a follow, click that bell in the top left-hand corner to get that ring-a-ding-a-ling-a-ding. And thank you for having us.
Very sick. Well, listen, if you guys have not checked out WTF Publicity, shout outs. They're great. Hopefully I'll get more bands from them now. Not because of this interview, but just in general. I don't know. Maybe they might enjoy this type of content. They're like, yeah, we love the controversy, baby. But anyway, I'm just joking. There's no controversy. There's zero controversy. Anyway,
We are very marketable.
yeah, they are a marketable band. The best band to be
They
marketed.
just keep having us. They just keep having us show up. We're co-hosts.
Anyway, you can check out Arcadia Grey down in the description below. Please go subscribe to their YouTube channel. Go give them a follow on social media. I've already given them a follow on Instagram, but now I'm going to go do it everywhere else because I want to know everything about Arcadia Grey. So please go do that. If you enjoyed this interview, make sure to share, like, subscribe. It goes a long way. I am well on my way to 4K subscribers. So,
Ooh, let's go!
it'd be kind of lit if you hit the sub button down below. It's been a great year, so I thank you everyone that's watching this, and most importantly, thank you to Arcadia Grey. They were awesome. Please go check them out.
Oh, thanks for having us.
All right, family.